vortex, you should be so proud of me because I'm finally wearing my seatbelt. Well, this friend brought it to my attention that people in the front seat really ought to wear their seatbelt because of that chance that they'll fly through the windshield, you know? Oh, hey, this song's good. Is this the Eurythmics or the Arithmetics? I think it's the Eurythmics. That's Annie Lennox, right? She's got a really cool voice. But yeah, I just hate like being restrained. I hate propaganda. Not my dinosaur made in China, by the way. I don't hate him. He's cool. See him? There he is. That's propaganda. Dinosaurs weren't real. That's the realest dinosaur. It's funny the kinds of people that watch my content. I just assume that they have to be like conspiratorial people, but that might not always be the case. You know, maybe they're interested in what I do because they're Christians, or maybe they're really dark comedians. But what's interesting about that is that you know, like most Christians, I would say, are like total sheep and they support Israel, okay? And if they support Israel, they're wrong because Israel is bad, all right? And my best friend's from Tel Aviv and she knows how I feel about this. And so if she can handle my criticism of her country, I think it's absolutely ridiculous that people are so obsessed with their own image. Like, we have to support these people. Like, that's what we do. It doesn't matter if those people are evil. It doesn't matter if those people are doing really fucked up shit. You know? We support them because that's what we're told. You know? And you see this with every issue. Okay? So whether it's some war that they say was started because of terrorism, or it's medicine that they have to coerce you into taking because it's not real medicine, okay? Or, you know, it's some sort of political event, and people think you're supposed to feel a certain way about it. You know, it's all the same shit, you know? Like, if you don't go along with the mainstream narrative, you will be hated by people that go along with the mainstream narrative, which is most of them, okay? Now, I didn't used to always have discernment, and the devil knows that. So the devil consistently has fucked with me via confusion, and you know, I'm the type of person that's like overly analytical, and I just think about stuff all the time. I'm always like processing my experience and, you know, thinking about my feelings, and I don't know how to not do that. And I really can't enjoy spending time with people because of that shit. That doesn't mean that people don't matter to me. That doesn't mean that I can't force myself to socialize. But just know that I really don't want to, and I'm disassociating the majority of the time, okay? So just because I look like I'm present doesn't mean that I'm actually present. And I guess that's why I can see through the obvious bullshit of, you know, social media and like technology and how that's controlling society, because, you know, I'm already checking out all the time, like mentally. And so when I see sheep just voluntarily subject themselves to things that, for one, they don't have to do, okay? Most people that have a smartphone don't have to have a smartphone. Most people on social media don't have to be on social media. They don't run a small business. They're not an artist. They're not trying to promote anything. They're just a loser, okay? Most people are fucking losers. And you can say that about me all you want, but at least I know it, right? Well, I mean, I'm not really losing anything other than, like, whatever potential I had to pretend to be normal. You know, like, I gave that up a while ago. I think I officially gave it up when I became a stand-up comedian. But, you know, I already knew that that wasn't even remotely possible. But I tried. I tried really hard. I tried to be in relationships. I tried to, like, be, like, somewhat normal, I guess. I've been on psychiatric medication. But yeah, it's like, the part of me that rejects psychiatric medication is the same part of me that rejects the whole system, you know? That it's the same part of me that questions authority, and it's the same part of me that, you know, doesn't understand, like, why people don't question their reality ever, you know? So, like, if you're this way, good luck fitting in with the world, you know? Because the world can't stop proving that it's full of shit. And the world can't stop proving that it does not know what's good for it. Okay? So, yeah, if you're aware of that kind of stuff, and you're aware of it before everybody else had to be inconvenienced in order to be aware of it, then yeah, people are gonna hate the fuck out of you because of the fact that yeah, you're just smarter than them. And I don't say that to be cool or anything. I don't say that to act like I'm better than anybody, you know? Because I'm not. I'm just wise, I guess. Like, there's just stuff that's just really, really obvious to me, you know? Like, people on TV are paid. It's like, I don't care that they say that this happened to them. If you can't verify it, how do you know? And that's the issue with fucking history. That's the issue with everything. You know, like, what we're seeing on a regular basis because of the television is the Nelson effect, okay? I don't want to use his last name because I just don't know. I don't know what they're censoring. But yeah, it's like, you're seeing people being lied to in the real time, and like, everybody's just going along with the lie. And it's easier going along with the lie than it is to be uncomfortable, because the truth is not pretty. It never is, okay? At least when it comes to the world. Because the truth of God is beautiful. The truth of God is perfect. The truth of God is everything that we need. Which is why the world has to be like the complete opposite of that, you know? So people that trust in the world are doomed, you know? It's like they're destined to be miserable forever and ever. Because whatever the world has to offer you is fleeting. You know? None of this shit's gonna last. But God's forever, you know? And I don't think this world's ending. People are so obsessed with this narrative, man. They are so obsessed with it. And they've always been obsessed with it. And I guess it's like comforting for them. Because if the world ends, that they don't have to deal with this shit anymore. And like, I understand that. I understand the reluctance of having to wake up and still be in this fucking shithole. I get it. But if it sounds too good to be true, it fucking is, you know? And I'm sure that there have been many, many, many instances where people thought, this has got to be it. This has got to be it. If this doesn't inspire Jesus' return, I don't know what will. But it still didn't. And we're still fucking here. You know? So, as depressing as that might be to some people, just know that you're not alone in hating this motherfucker, okay? Know that you're not alone. And people like me exist. And if that doesn't inspire you, I don't know what will, okay? But yeah, it's possible, man. It's possible to resist all attempts to turn you away from God. It's possible to stand on your own and believe what you believe in spite of everybody trying to turn you to Satan, okay? Now, I definitely turned to Satan for a little while. And, you know, I just realized this a couple days ago. Like, I haven't smoked marijuana for a little over a year now, you guys. And, it's mainly because I just enjoy singing too much. I enjoy singing too much, and I just am fucking sick of smoking weed. I love smoking weed, though. That's been kind of a bummer. You know, mainly because it's just part of my routine. I just like driving around getting high, you know? And it's not like I can't get high without smoking weed, but it's like, it's still something that I miss. Mainly because of the cigarettes. Like, I miss smoking cigarettes, man. I miss them so much. But if I start smoking again, like, I'll smoke like a whole fucking carton, you know? So, I just know the way that I am. And I don't think that obsessive compulsive nature that I have is ever going to change, because it hasn't changed for almost 39 years. And so the lie of addiction and the lie of habits and the lie of routine is that you have to have this, and if you don't do this, this, and this, you won't accomplish what you want to accomplish. And it's just, I know that like a pack of cigarettes is not gonna inspire me to do anything more than what I would do without a pack of cigarettes, you know? But the lie, though, that's the lie, is that it's going to enhance something that you're trying to do. And I'll grant it just might for some people. And if it does, then more power to you, you know? For being able to, like, use something bad to do something good, you know? Like, nobody can deny that cigarettes are bad, but it is kind of crazy, though, to think that, like, oh, if I just do this bad thing habitually, I'll be able to accomplish what I want to accomplish, you know? Then I just end up smoking a whole pack in one sitting, talking to myself about all the shit I'm going to accomplish.